We are doing a full day of eating.
Ice, camera, action, ayy.
I'm smoking that dope from Edmond. We the new meth in Redmond. We ain't real blood, but we brethren. Run up a check in this pendant.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is one of my favorites because we are doing a full day of eating. And do you know why today's full day of eating is going to be better than the others? Because I'm going on holiday, baby. Woo! I'm so excited. Well, if you're from the UK, like, you'll understand, and probably like if you're from other countries, you'll understand that at the moment holidays are a rarity, and I'm excited. I haven't been away. I did actually go away at the start of the year, but that was more like a work trip. This is a holiday. I'm taking a week off my clients, week off my work, and I cannot remember the last time that I did that. So I'm super excited because it's just gonna be a nice break, you know? So I did a poll on my Insta, asked you guys exactly what you wanted me to do, and everyone said I want to see a full day of eating, and it's a full day of eating before going on holiday, because I feel like there is just like so much stigma around what we should be doing when we go away, or like what we should do before we go away. And you know, a lot of women obviously want to feel their best, so what they do is they cut out carbs, no carbs for marbs, marb is where I'm going, or they obviously just don't eat as much as they usually should. And of course, like, you want to feel your best, but there's no need to a drastic diet here. Today we're going to be doing a full day of eating. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I'm eating 2 days before I go to Marbella. Now this is going to be the right way to do it, not a stupid drastic cutting diet, whatever. I'm gonna aim for 1800 calories. So macros are, I've put all my stuff onto MyFitnessPal because I track all of my calories on there. I recommend it to all my clients. It works the best. So macros are, okay, so we've got 1855 calories, 190 carb, 150 protein, and 55 grams of fat. So yeah, so macros all set. This is what I eat when I kind of want to tone up a little bit, so I don't want to like drop loads of fat. Of course I'm not going to do that 2 days before, like that's impossible. I have actually been tracking my calories recently for like a couple weeks, but I did have obviously the football on Sunday. Yes, no, not yesterday, day before yesterday, so didn't track that. So I've had a few social events, but I've been trying to track when I can, and I'm feeling good. I'm not feeling like the best I've ever felt in my entire life, but don't really expect that. I think, you know, at the moment, because you know when like you used to like book holidays, you'd have like weeks to look forward to it and it'd be like so fun. At the moment it's like, wow, I've got to book my holiday and I'm gonna go next week, because you can't like book things in advance because of COVID. So yeah, haven't really like prepped for it, but thought I'd show you exactly what I'm gonna eat 2 days before going on holiday. Please take inspiration from this, like don't obviously exactly copy my diet. Like, this is for me. I'd say this is like a low maintenance slash probably small deficit for me. I'm gonna be training today. I'm gonna be getting my 10,000 steps, so my activity levels and everything like that's probably gonna put me in a small deficit. So hopefully I won't feel bloated or anything before I go on holiday, but I am due on my period, so we'll see about that. But anyways, it is now 9:55. We are gonna head to the kitchen and we're gonna make some breakfast. So I actually had to drive back from Kent this morning, so it's a bit later than what I would normally have breakfast, but I picked up one of these because I love them. It's a Ribena Light. So good. It's like a juicy kind of drink, and there is 22 calories in the whole bottle. I don't know why they do that. Like, why do they put half a serving on a bottle? Like, of course you're gonna have the whole bottle. Breakfast time. We are gonna make chocolate stuffed baked oats. Guys, baked oats are the one. We're gonna need a few ingredients and I'll show you exactly what's gonna go in it. Okay, so we've got my favorite My Protein gluten-free rolled oats. Love these. We're gonna be adding some cocoa powder, baking powder, milk chocolate chips, cocoa powder for my protein powder, and then this is going to be the stuffed bit, and of course some banana and peanut butter. Oh my God, why does this have to happen? And there we are. Now it's just gotta go in the oven. Yum. So this is meal 1. Okay, so this is, oh that's hot. This is meal 1. Looks so good with the melt in the middle. Baked oats are just the one. In this breakfast, there are 483 calories. So we've got 55.9 grams of carb, 14.4 grams of fat, and 29.1 grams of protein. So there's nearly 30 grams of protein in this little tiny bowl. If you've got a sweet tooth, I find that having something like this really like satisfies my sweet cravings throughout the day. That is breakfast all done. It is now 11:15, so I'll probably have a little snack. I'll probably have a little snack before I go to the gym later. So I'll probably go to the gym at about 1 o'clock, and then I'll come back and I'll make some lunch. But yeah, it is so important, like before you go away on holiday, to make sure that you eat, because if you don't eat, you're gonna restrict yourself, and then when you get on holiday, you're gonna be starving, probably gonna eat everything in sight, and then, you know, most women will probably bloat quite a bit, and obviously we don't want that. So it's important to just have a good balance of everything. And like I said, I'm eating to like a low maintenance / mini kind of deficit, so hopefully I should feel good. And that would be like my top advice really, like don't cut out any carbs. You know, make sure that you're still getting a well-balanced diet, including chocolate. Okay guys, so it's now 1:30, and for my lunch I'm actually making a recipe that I'm doing for my proteins YouTube channel. So hopefully by the time this video has gone live, or hopefully shortly after, you guys will also be able to see it in full. But basically, it is my all-time favorite pizza, but it's not a pizza wrap, because obviously, you know, pizza wraps aren't quite the same. This is actually like a proper pizza, but for less calories, and it tastes just as good. And the base is actually just made from 2 ingredients. So what I'm gonna be using is self-raising flour and yogurt to make the base, alongside some baking powder. And then for the topping, to make it a little bit, like more macro friendly, I'm gonna be using this My Protein barbecue sauce. This is so good, by the way. Like if you love a barbecue pizza, you need this. I'll show you exactly how I do it, like obviously roughly, and then if you wanna see the full video, head over to My Protein's YouTube channel at some point. Okay, so first up, all we're gonna be doing is putting 70 grams of self-raising flour into a bowl, alongside half a teaspoon of baking powder and 70 grams of 0% fat yogurt. Finally, we're gonna add the baking powder. So all you're gonna need is around half a teaspoon. And then what we're gonna do is give it a mix. Now, I literally love making this pizza because it tastes like a normal pizza, but obviously it's just more macro friendly, and you can basically just have pizza every night of the week. That's why I like making it. Like obviously a normal pizza is good every now and again, but you know, if you want to have pizza every night of the week, we've got to make room for it. So this is just the perfect recipe that you can have. Okay, so we've got a nice dough-like mixture here. So when you've got that dough-like consistency, we are now going to take a baking sheet and line it with some baking paper so that it doesn't stick. And then what we're gonna do is take our dough ball out, like that, and then we are going to roll it into a ball and flatten it. And we're obviously going to form a pizza base. You might also need a little bit of flour for your hands here, just to ensure that your hands don't get stuck to the dough. Like that, so we've got a nice dough-like mixture. And then what you're gonna do is take a rolling pin, but I don't actually have a rolling pin, so we're gonna take this and we're just gonna roll it out until a pizza forms. Guys, if you have a rolling pin, then obviously that would be a better option. Oh wow. Okay, for God's sake. Okay, take 2, we're gonna take the Biscoff jar instead. Okay, so pizza base is formed, And now what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna make this a stuffed crust pizza because stuffed crust is the best. So we're gonna take some cheese and pop it around the outside of the pizza. I'm sorry, but if you don't like stuffed crust pizzas, then we can't be friends. Okay, once you've got your cheese all around the outside, you're then just gonna seal the edges. So you're just gonna peel it off the baking paper, and this is why we use baking paper, and then it just sticks down the edges. Oh my goodness. So I have made a stuffed crust barbecue pizza. Oh, guys, pizza before a holiday. The saying, no carbs before marbs, really is bull rubbish. Okay guys, now for the taste test. This pizza is literally so good. Like, look, it's like an actual pizza with a crust. Like, if I told you that before going on holiday you could eat a pizza, what would you say? I literally hate how society drills it into us that we have to like eat low calorie before holiday, or we have to like starve ourselves, and it's just not the case at all. Like, you can eat whatever you want, it's just a balance of everything. And tracking your macros, guys, like obviously it doesn't work for everyone, but for me and for like my clients, I find it's the best way because you can still include the things that you love, including this pizza, into your diet whilst reaching your goals. Like, what is better than that? That stuffed crust, so good. Just got to the gym. It is pretty late for me, guys. It's 10 to 4. I normally train in the morning, but I've literally been so busy and obviously had to film that content for my protein. So yeah, just getting in a session. I'm doing a full body session today, which I love training full body. Actually, I was thinking in the car, like, I'm quite proud of myself because I used to be such a person to drink energy drinks before going to the gym or like working out, and I used to rely on them for energy, and I stopped doing it because I was getting like major anxiety, heart palpitations, etc. So I was like, I think I need to lay off the energy drinks. So stop doing that, and I actually don't really crave it anymore. Like, I had my 2 coffees a day and then I don't really crave energy drinks anymore, which is good because they're not that great for you. If you're having loads of energy drinks a day, I really wouldn't recommend it because, you know, caffeine is fine, but caffeine in large quantities, probably not so good. But yeah, gonna get this workout in. I'm full of pizza. Normally probably wouldn't have like such a yummy big lunch. That'll probably be like more of a dinner kind of thing for me, but obviously I had to make that for my protein, and I've got a bit of a lighter dinner which we'll see later. Absolutely fine, and I'm actually like full of energy now, buzzing because I got my pizza in me. Woo, just got back from the sweaty session in the gym. It's now 5 o'clock. I'm starving, so gonna have my protein bar to tie me over for dinner. So this is brown sugar flavour. Love it. It actually says brown sugar bubble tea, and I don't really know what the bubble tea bit is, so if you know, comment below. It tastes really good. It actually tastes like brown sugar, and I'm such a sweet person, so if you haven't tried this, then make sure you try it. So it's now dinner time. It is 6:10. I am going to be making pesto and mozzarella stuffed chicken, and I'm going to serve it with some rice, cherry tomatoes, and a little bit of salad. This is probably a little bit lighter than I would usually have for dinner, but like I said, I had a bit of a heavier lunch, so balancing it out with this yummy meal. Absolutely love making things in the oven. It's just so much easier than actually like frying it off in a pan, and I actually feel the chicken is much more tender if you cook it in the oven as well. So this is super easy. You literally just stuff the chicken with the pesto and mozzarella, chuck the tomatoes in, and then cook it in the oven for around half an hour until the chicken is cooked. Then to go with the chicken, I'm gonna have this golden vegetable rice. So here we have my dinner. I've got pesto and mozzarella stuffed chicken with tomatoes and the rice that I showed you. So in my dinner, there are 390 calories, 30.8 grams of carb, 9.5 grams of fat, and 42 grams of protein. So it's a perfect high protein meal when you need like a bigger chunk of protein. I find that like hitting my protein intake is so much easier when I split it like evenly throughout the day. Otherwise you're just constantly trying to make it up. So yeah, a meal like this is super easy to reach your protein intake. Oh guys, that is basically my full day of eating whilst prepping for holiday. I've had the busiest day. I feel so tired. You know when your eyes are like shutting because you're that tired? But I'm gonna have a shower and then I'm gonna make a cup of tea and I'm gonna have this white chocolate Twix because these are my favorite and they're like 100 calories. So good. Like, white chocolate Twix is the best kind of chocolate. If you have not tried the white chocolate ones, you need to try them. I actually got these from Morrison's, so yeah, really good if you fancy like a nice kind of sweet treat, and I'm such a sweet treat person in the evenings. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. This kind of full day of eating was obviously like kind of like prepping for holiday, but obviously I just wanted to show you like how I eat before I go on holiday. Like, I don't cut out any foods, I don't drastically diet. Obviously, you know, I'm counting my calories, but it's just to ensure that I'm like kind of eating the right foods, I'm eating good foods, I'm fueling my body, and I'm not starving myself, which is so important. And I think, you know, a lot of women need to know that. But yeah, I go away on holiday on Thursday and today is Tuesday, so excited. I cannot wait. But I'm going to be vlogging a little bit whilst I'm there as well, so hopefully you guys can see that. We're actually going to stay, well, I'm actually going to stay at my mum's villa, so she's got a villa in Marbella, and no one has been there for like 18 months because of COVID. So she was like, I have no idea what it's going to be like, which I'm a little bit scared, like it might be really dirty, but I've actually got the cleaner going in the day after that I arrived, so hopefully it will be okay. But yeah, I hope this helps. If you have any questions or anything, then let me know in the comments below. This day was roughly around 1800 calories, and like I said, it's like a small kind of deficit slash maybe like small maintenance, but I think today it would have been like a deficit with all the training that I did. I trained in the gym for around an hour and a bit and did some cardio as well, so yeah. And I actually hit my 10k steps, so we're on track to having a good day. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.